Glacier National Park has been on our travel bucket list for a long time, because we don't have much PTO time, and Glacier is one of the places where advanced reservation is required. But this year, we made reservation in April and we finally got to visit. We flew from Seattle to Kalispell to save time, and my parents drove here to join us. Reservation is time-bound, and for the first day, we were only able to get an early afternoon time slot. So after some light bites at the local cafe, we headed over to the west entrance. It's about an hour drive from Kalispell to the west side checkpoint near Apgar Visitor Center. Our first stop was Lake McDonald. It's the largest lake in Glacier National Park. It's so peaceful and serene, and the clear water forms an incredible landscape view with the mountains in the backdrop. There are a number of activities you can do here: paddleboarding, fishing, or idling on the pebble-covered shore. Or if you're feeling adventurous, join these young men for a swim in the cold water. Then we made a stop at Avalanche Lake Trailhead. The super popular trail is considered moderate and family friendly, and it's about a 5-mile long round trip. The end of the trail features the turquoise colored Avalanche Lake. We were really enjoying our hiking, but the rangers told us that there were going to be thunderstorms soon, and advised us to head back. So we decided to wrap up our day early.
We're staying at an RV today.
It's our first time staying in an RV. We all were super excited about it. To give you a room tour, on the right hand side there's a queen size bed. A living area with couch and a dining table on one side and a kitchen on the other side. And the second room features a pair of bunk beds that can sleep up to 4 people. Overall, very compact, but has everything we need.
We've also got this fireplace and a hammock. Very spacious for family. You're so lucky.
As I'm saying that, I will step back and out so that moment can be enjoyed.
We came in before 7 today. We're not used to living in a compact RV, and the beds are not comfortable at all. So we only got like 3 hours of sleep last night. And we had to wake up early in order to get a parking spot at the Logan Pass Visitor Center. And it typically fills up before 8 a.m. Even on a rainy day with low visibility, there aren't many parking spots left. Because of the foggy weather, we changed our plan and decided to come back the day after. Even if we did decide to continue hiking, we probably wouldn't be able to see anything. And it's not uncommon for mountain areas like Glacier. So be sure to check the weather forecast before you plan your trip, and make sure you include a buffer day in case something like this happens. Outside of the national park, the weather was actually better. And since we all didn't sleep well, our plan B was to hang out in the town called Whitefish. It's about 20 minutes north of Kalispell. It's one of the more affluent parts of Montana. The vibe is similar to Banff, but the scale is much smaller. It's got a main street with boutique shops and places for coffee breaks. After lunch in Whitefish, we headed back to our RV site and pretty much called it a day.
The next day, we woke up early again and tried our luck at Logan Pass. This time, the weather was just perfect. Everything that was hiding behind the fog yesterday unfolded right in front of us. However, even though we got here before 8 a.m., the parking lot was already full. Not only so, we couldn't find a single space to park until we drove farther away. So we had to walk back to the trailhead first. It took us solid 40 minutes to get back to the trailhead. So you see how bad the parking situation was. So if you're planning your trip to Glacier, avoid weekends and make sure you wake up early enough. Finally, we made it to the Hidden Lake Trailhead. It's one of the most popular trails at Glacier due to multiple reasons. It has a paved wooden boardwalk, making it more accessible for children and the elderly. You can also see plenty of the wildflower of different colors and a panoramic view of surrounding peaks. It's really gorgeous and dreamy here. Definitely worth the early wake up and all the parking hassle. We got to see a couple of deers on our way up, not sure what kind, but they don't seem to be afraid of people. We got to the Hidden Lake Trail overlook and took a bunch of pictures. The trail has two parts. The first part takes people to the overlook. It's about 2.8 mile round trip loop. And it's also possible to reach the shore of the Hidden Lake. But if you decide to do that, the trail will get steeper from the overlook, and it will be a 5.4 mile round trip instead. In the afternoon, we briefly explored a few other trails on the east side of the national park, where you can access the St. Mary Lake. It's also really pretty here. But this time, we weren't able to make reservations for Manny Glacier, which is widely known as the most scenic area of the national park. You could also get here via boat, and by the time we booked, it was fully booked as well. So if you do decide to go to Manny Glacier, make sure you plan early. The last day, we really only had half a day because we were going to head back to Seattle. So prior to going to the airport, we drove south and explored an area outside of the National Park. There is a gigantic lake called Flathead Lake just south of Kalispell. So we spent some time there and did some picnic at a place called Somers Beach State Park. It was quite a nice place to chill and relax our legs after 2 intense days of hiking.